Let us dive deep into the 40 timeless Stoic principles that can completely shift the way you perceive life. You do not want to miss out on mastering your emotions and unlocking your true potential. Do not forget to grab the Self-Knowledge ebook from the first pinned comment. Start your journey towards personal transformation today. Principle 1. Control what you can. One of the most profound lessons from Stoic philosophy, often taught by Epictetus, is the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. Cognitive science has backed this wisdom, proving that constantly worrying about what you cannot influence leads to stress and anxiety. Epictetus reminds us, do not expect events to happen as you wish. Accept them as they occur. This means we should focus our energy on our own actions, letting go of what lies outside our influence. Principle 2. Virtue guides life. The Stoics believed that virtue is the foundation of a fulfilling life. In fact, modern psychology has proven that those who align their actions with their core virtues often experience greater life satisfaction. Seneca says, "The wise man is content with being wise, no more, no less." This teaches us to live authentically, without seeking external validation or approval. Principle 3. The power of self-discipline. Self-discipline is a crucial trait for achieving greatness, and Epictetus makes it clear that no one can be truly free without mastering their own mind. Psychology today supports this, showing that people with strong self-discipline tend to achieve more in life. Epictetus cautions, no one is free whose mind is not a master of itself. When we regulate our impulses, we free ourselves from fleeting desires and appetites that chain us. Principle 4. The transience of life. Marcus Aurelius often spoke of life's impermanence, and wisdom psychology agrees that contemplating the shortness of life helps us focus on what truly matters. Aurelius wisely said, "Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." By accepting life's fleeting nature, we are reminded to be grateful and present in every moment. Principle 5. Practice empathy. The Stoics, and particularly Epictetus, held empathy as a central virtue. Today, research shows that empathy strengthens social bonds and enriches personal relationships. Epictetus urges, first, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. By practicing empathy, we can connect with others more deeply and live harmoniously. Principle 6. Choose your response. Viktor Frankl, inspired by Stoic thought, famously said, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response, no matter the adversity we face. Our freedom lies in how we respond." This is a critical Stoic insight into human resilience, reminding us that while circumstances may be out of our hands, our reactions are ours to control. Principle 7. Embrace simplicity. Seneca, like many Stoics, believed that a simple life leads to inner peace. Research on minimalism suggests that having less can increase happiness and mental clarity. Seneca's words, "It's not because things are difficult that we dare not venture. It's because we dare not venture that they are difficult," urge us to strip away excess and focus on what truly matters. Principle 8. Reflect often. Marcus Aurelius championed the value of introspection, which is supported by modern psychology as a tool for reducing stress and anxiety. Aurelius said, "Nothing happens to any man that he is not formed by nature to bear." Regular reflection helps us understand our actions and thoughts, enabling us to make decisions that align with our values. Principle 9. Embrace change. Epictetus advised accepting the things we cannot change and having the courage to change what we can. Positive psychology shows that adaptability and resilience are essential for personal growth. Epictetus wisely said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Changing our mindset helps us navigate life with greater control and resilience. Principle 10. Live in the present. The Stoics valued mindfulness long before it became a modern psychological practice. Living in the present moment has been shown to enhance happiness and reduce stress. As Marcus Aurelius urged, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. B1. The present is all we truly have. Seize it. Principle 11. Gratitude is essential. The Stoics believed in the power of gratitude, and studies now show that practicing gratitude can significantly improve mental health. Seneca once said, "Life is like a loan. We can use it for anything, but one day we must pay it back." Appreciating what we have, rather than focusing on what we lack, leads to a richer, more fulfilling life. Principle 12. Embrace vulnerability. Epictetus encourages us to accept our vulnerability as human beings. Modern research shows that accepting our imperfections can reduce anxiety and lead to greater inner peace. He said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid in external matters. By embracing our imperfections, we find true freedom from societal pressures." Principle 13. The importance of community. The Stoics highly valued community, and research shows that strong social bonds contribute to happiness and longevity. Seneca said, "No one owns all wisdom. It belongs to us all." Supporting and collaborating within a community strengthens our resilience and enriches our lives. Principle 14. Moderation in everything. The Stoic emphasis on moderation aligns with the scientific understanding that balance in life promotes mental and physical well-being. Epictetus said, "Do not desire what you do not have. Be thankful for what you do have." Striving for moderation allows us to live in harmony and avoid the extremes that can be harmful. Principle 15. Serenity in adversity. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, believed that serenity in adversity is key to emotional resilience. Psychology supports this, demonstrating how calmness in challenges strengthens us. Aurelius said, "Adversity is the test of a man. Only when tested in adversity can one know oneself. Challenges are opportunities to grow stronger." Principle 15. Serenity in adversity. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, believed that serenity in adversity is key to emotional resilience. Psychology supports this, demonstrating how calmness in challenges strengthens us. Aurelius said, "Adversity is the test of a man. Only when tested in adversity can one know oneself. Challenges are opportunities to grow stronger." Principle 16. Practice humility. Humility is a core Stoic value. Epictetus reminds us that no one had above learning or making mistakes, stating, "It is impossible to begin to learn that which one thinks one already knows." In today's world, research shows that embracing humility can enhance personal growth and improve relationships. Principle 17. Progress over perfection. Perfectionism often leads to frustration, while Stoicism teaches the value of constant progress. Marcus Aurelius said, "Look back over the past, with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future too." Life is about steady improvement, not perfect outcomes. Psychology agrees focusing on growth rather than perfection boosts long-term success. Principle 18. Face fear with courage. The Stoics encourage us to face our fears directly. Seneca teaches, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Modern science supports this, revealing that confronting fears can diminish their power. Courage, as the Stoics believe, is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. Principle 19. Value inner peace over material wealth. The Stoics were not against wealth, but they placed a higher value on inner peace. Seneca reminds us, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Research shows that contentment comes not from external wealth, but from internal satisfaction. By focusing on inner peace, we can live richer lives. Principle 20. Do not be ruled by emotions. Emotions can cloud judgment, which is why the Stoics, especially Marcus Aurelius, advocated for emotional regulation. The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength, Aurelius said. Emotional intelligence, now a field of study, aligns with this. Regulating emotions leads to better decision-making and greater success. Principle 21. Practice detachment. The Stoics taught that detachment from outcomes helps us remain calm and rational. Epictetus urged us to keep our will in line with nature, which means accepting whatever happens with grace. Studies show that emotional detachment from outcomes can reduce stress and increase resilience. Principle 22. Build mental toughness. Mental toughness is central to Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Modern psychology confirms that developing resilience and mental toughness can lead to greater achievements and inner strength. Principle 23. Focus on actions, not words. The Stoics valued action over words, understanding that what we do matters more than what we say. Seneca advised, "Say less and do more." This is a principle that resonates today, with success studies showing that taking consistent action is the key to achieving long-term goals. Principle 24. Time is your most valuable asset. For the Stoics, time was the most precious resource. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Time management is crucial for success, and modern research shows that those who prioritize time over money often experience greater happiness and fulfillment. Principle 25. Embrace pain as a teacher. Stoicism teaches us to view pain as a teacher rather than something to avoid. Epictetus said, "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are. Pain, whether physical or emotional, builds resilience, and today, therapists encourage clients to lean into discomfort to overcome challenges and grow stronger. Principle 26. Understand your role in the bigger picture. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the idea that we are all part of a larger, interconnected universe. He said, "What we do now echoes in eternity." Studies on purpose and meaning show that understanding our role in the grand scheme of things gives us a sense of belonging and significance. Principle 27. Avoid comparison with others. The Stoics believed that comparing yourself to others leads to misery. Epictetus stated, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Modern psychology backs this up, with studies showing that comparison breeds envy and dissatisfaction. Focus on your own path, not someone else's. Principle 28. Accept death as part of life. Memento mori, or the reminder of death, was a core Stoic practice. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself of death daily, saying, "It is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live." Contemplating death can motivate us to live more fully. Today, existential therapy explores how embracing mortality can lead to a more meaningful life. Principle 29. Use reason to guide decisions. The Stoics emphasize the importance of using reason and logic to guide decisions. "Reason is supreme," said Epictetus. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, based on Stoic philosophy, shows that using reason over emotion leads to better decision-making and problem-solving. Principle 30. Let go of external validation. Seneca warned against seeking approval from others, saying, "You act like mortals in all that you fear, and like immortals in all that you desire." Research shows that relying on external validation for happiness often leads to insecurity. Instead, build inner self-worth based on your own values and actions. Principle 31. Focus on your character. For the Stoics, character was everything. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Today, research suggests that those who invest in building strong moral character experience more fulfilling and happier lives. Principle 32. Seek wisdom, not riches. The Stoics valued wisdom above material wealth. Seneca stated, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Studies on happiness show that lifelong learning and wisdom, rather than the pursuit of riches, bring long-term fulfillment. Principle 33. Master your desires. Stoicism teaches that desires often lead to suffering, and mastering them brings freedom. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Modern mindfulness practices also encourage reducing attachment to desires to find peace. Principle 34. Prioritize mind over body. While Stoicism recognizes the importance of physical health, it places the mind at the forefront of well-being. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Today's mental health experts confirm that cultivating a strong mind leads to greater physical and emotional well-being. Principle 35. The power of habit. The Stoics understood that our habits define us. Seneca said, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." Modern neuroscience backs this, showing that building small, consistent habits leads to profound changes over time. Good habits shape a better life. Principle 36. Practice forgiveness. The Stoics advocated for forgiveness, understanding that harboring resentment only harms the person holding it. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." Studies show that forgiveness leads to greater emotional health and overall life satisfaction. Principle 37. Simplicity is key to happiness. The Stoics, like Seneca, often spoke of the virtues of living a simple life. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor, he said. Today's studies on happiness confirm that simplifying life reduces stress and increases well-being. Principle 38. Be content with little. Contentment is central to Stoic thought. Epictetus said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Psychology shows that practicing gratitude leads to greater levels of happiness and life satisfaction. Principle 39. Make the most of adversity. The Stoics viewed adversity as a chance for growth. "Fire tests gold, adversity tests the strong," said Seneca. Today, resilience training helps individuals transform challenges into opportunities, using Stoic principles of endurance and inner strength. Principle 40. Always strive for justice. The Stoics emphasized fairness and justice as core virtues. Marcus Aurelius said, "What is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bees." Studies on morality show that living justly and fairly brings inner peace and social harmony. Stay stoic, stay strong. If you are still here, well done. Many have already given up, but you are committed. Now, double check if you have subscribed to the channel. Your subscription is vital to our growth. If you have already joined our community, drop a comment saying "I am Stoic" to let me know.